Burke Wasserman, thank you for hanging out with the Shorties. We're so excited that you won. Congratulations. Is this your first Shorty Award?
This isn't my first. I think we won a couple a few years back, but I think this is our best showing that our agency has had. So we were really excited about how we did.
Wow, that's cool to hear. What did the Shorty Awards mean to an agency?
I think to us, it's such a great show because it's such a specific show, and the shorties are the most of our modern consumers are living. And I think for us to one do really well there and kick ass at the show is a testament to the work that we're doing is right and it's important and smart. And you guys are great judges of that. And for us to do well at the shorties, I think really means that we're doing some of the best, most cutting edge, most sort of forward thinking work out there because that's really to me what the shorties stand for.
That's so kind of you. When you say important and right, I just think of the happy hypothesis. I love this campaign so much. I'm a DQ fan in general, but I thought this was such a smart campaign. How did you dream this up?
Well, for us, we started thinking about this is a promo we do every year. It's an annual promo where we have free cone day. And we started thinking about what's a really smart kind of consumer spin we could put on that. And we all started talking about, well, at DQ we make happy, but it's not enough in our modern era to just have anecdotal evidence and say, yeah, well, free cones would make people happy. Now people are so data hungry, they want the proof, even on something so obvious like that. So we came up with this idea, happy hypothesis, and then there was the colon that said a scientific study on the obvious. So I think people started to lean in there because they're like, okay, this is funny and it's tongue in cheek, but it's scratching an itch for me because it's we know we're hungry for data and we need proof. And it was a great way for us to prove our message that we actually make happy, but in a really fun way.
So I find this so interesting because so much of marketing is based off of emotion. And oftentimes you hear people say that you can't even quantify how impactful a marketing campaign is, or even sometimes they'll say a marketing budget. But you went in the opposite direction and you said, join the study. So how did that come about?
Well, for us, this idea at Barkley, we really we're kind of a three-headed monster. A lot of times we're coming at ideas. It's not just creative. We work hand in hand with strategy and intelligence.
Mm.
So those three groups kind of came together, and we formed the whole survey together. So there was a sort of fun, creative spin around that, but there was also really rooted in trying to get insights that could fuel the campaign. And we got to join the study because this wasn't just come on in for a free cone. It was actually let's create the largest study of happiness ever around soft serve and potentially ever in the world by just having people come in on this day. And people that really kind of caught fire, or it wasn't just something I want to do with my family because it's free cone day. It's because actually we're taking part in something and we're proving happiness in a really fun way. And to your point, it's like that's really hard to prove in marketing, but we actually did with this campaign.
You really did. How did you think about the audience in the ideation phase?
Well, for us, the audience was huge because we were launching a new campaign at this time called Happy Tastes Good. And for us, again, at Barkley, and I think the best modern brands, you can't just put out a message, you have to prove it, and you have to prove it to your consumers. So what we really thought about was our audience first approach to this was we have to prove to them that this actually makes them happy. And we were looking through all these social feeds and everybody like in years past, there's so much anecdotal evidence of DQ fans loving on us on that day. But we were like, how do we really make them the star and make us really prove the truth behind that happy?
Well, I'm sure you know this, but for everyone out there who doesn't, DQ and you guys competed in one of the highest competitive categories. I mean, you were among titans like McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. And a lot of times, those large corporations can outspend other companies. And you really made such an impact with this. So, how does it feel to be honored and crowned as one of the best in social and digital?
It feels amazing. My CCO and I, Katie Horner Day, we were just air high fiving, as that's what everybody does right now, about a million times on this because to us, the Shorties really are one of the most important award shows to do awesome and to beat top tier competitors like McDonald's, Burger King. It's huge to us because we're outspent in a lot of ways, but it doesn't mean we can be that they can outthink us. And I think we did a really great job with this and broke through in a fun way that felt totally brand right to DQ.
And happiness was confirmed, right?
Happiness was confirmed. It's being confirmed right now again. I'm very happy.
And you guys won in two other categories. So congratulations as well on those.
Thank you so much. We are so excited.
Yeah, we're excited for you. I so appreciate your time, and I hope you and your loved ones are staying safe right now.
You too. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.